Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? It's Panda. And I just want to say, I'm sorry. I know the episode is late. It took us forever to fucking put this thing together, but we really want to thank you guys for listening and tuning in and just, keeping with it. So, without further ado, here is the next episode of Rex and Panda. Much love. Citadel Morning News. News about the Citadel in the morning. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. I'm Rick C80085, and coming up, we find out who drank all the liquor in the Smith household. The answer will not surprise you. It's me. But first, every yellow-shirted, pimple-faced teenager's favorite segment, the Morty Town Minute. Have at it, you little rascal.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. $10 buys $5 worth of Jergens Extra Sensitive Moisturizer. Pornhub's premium subscription went from a month to 7 days. Now we have to binge big wet butts in one sitting. The incidence of hemorrhoids is at an all-time high. From all the porn, mindless reality television and toilet texting, tobacco companies gonna go bust because every 13-year-old thinks it's cool to look like Thomas the Train. Vaping is all in the clouds bigger than a Nicki Minaj pantyhose. Little girls are playing with iPhones instead of Barbies. Idolizing little Tay. I don't even know if I should get an erection or get Chris Hansen for an intervention.
What the hell is this kid doing?
We know our iPhones are getting to VCR levels of incompatibility. Pretty soon we're gonna need an adapter just to tap our tiny buttons to take tiny pictures of our tiny lives. Tide Pods are more appetizing to a brain-dead generation than lentil soup. Every man of noteworthy in America has been accused of sexual assault. Pretty soon the sex offender map is gonna look like calling Uber in New York City. The air is unfit to breathe, and we sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 school shootings in 3 months, and 10 of them were on Instagram Live, as if that's the way it's supposed to be.
Look at him, trying his little heart out. Keep the cameras rolling. Shareholder Rick is gonna get a kick out of this.
We know things are bad, worse than bad, they're cray. People used to say that phrase, but now being associated with Kanye is worse than being a teenage intern for Kevin Spacey. It's like everything is too expensive or it's already been turned into an app, so we don't go out anymore. Why buy the cow when Netflix and chill gets the milk for free? We sit in a house and slowly the world we are living in is talking to us more and more, and we're talking less and less to each other. All we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my twerking, clapping, butt cheek videos that I can't smell the fart through, and my carefully crushed pills perfectly aligned in symmetrical lines so I can snort them while still facing the TV, and I won't say anything.
Damn, it's getting real squanchy over here. Camera Rick, get camera 3 rolling on him. Waterboy Rick, spritz him with the spray bottle. I want him wet, but not too wet. Mortys are expensive these days.
Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to call your congressman because chances are, if they get your phone number and it's a guy, he'll probably send you a text at 3 a.m. asking, hey boo, you up? And if it's a woman, she'll expose you 10 years later when you're running for office for harassment.
Ooh, boys, this is it. Zooming on his pudgy little face. This is the Smeckle shot, baby!
All I know is that first, we've got to start signaling the extraterrestrial intelligence. We've got to say, look at me. I need help, goddammit. We can't stop killing each other and making ourselves so depressed we want to die. So I want you to get up right now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window open it and stick your head out and yell, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get these skinny jean ass bitches watching. Hey, Counter Rick. How many views we at? 40 million? 50 million? Oh, shit. 60 million? Yeah, we got every Rick, Morty, and Summer Across the Multiverse watching this. And they said intergalactic television was dead.
I want you to get up right now. Sit up. Go to your windows. Open them and stick your head out and yell, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore. Things have got to change. But first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore. Then we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first, you've got to get up out of your chairs, open the window, stick your head out and yell and say it. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore.
What the fuck? Are people actually screaming this shit outside? All right, kiddo. We can wrap this up now. Nobody wants to hear about your first world, frappuccino drinking, veganism loving, let's all be friends, millennial bullshit problems anymore.
You know what, Rick? No, I'm not stopping. I've had it up to here with your crap. These people have to know this world is a sham. I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
All right, you little shit. You forced my hand. Rodeo Rick, grab your lasso. BDSM Rick, get the cattle prod.
What? Lasso? Cattle prod? Who said I was cattle, bitch?
Shoot the taser.
No! Wait! Oh, for the love of Jessica's!
Idiots and, whatever the female form of idiot is. Idiots! We're having some technical difficulties here, but don't change that channel, because coming right up, we have the Rex and Panda Show!
Oh God, no! Oh, geez, softer! Oh.
Yo, it is the Rex and Panda Show!
Yo, we coming live and direct. Yo, what's good? How y'all doing?
Yo, so look, he's Rex and I'm Panda, and today we got a very fucking special show for you. Ain't that right, man?
Yeah. Not the real like special ed kind, no small buses, no short buses over here. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Long limousines and Maybach
nah.
rides. Can't see them through the curtains though.
Nah, man, it's 2018. You can't say that. You can't say special. That's offensive.
Of course I can.
You can't say special. Don't make me call PC Principal on you, dog.
Go get PC Principal. Let's hear it. Let's go get PC.
You want? Oh, all right. Let me go. I actually don't have a PC Principal impression. I don't know what the niggas sound like.
You know, I do, but you know, I can't actually pin down his voice. It's really nasally. It's like a real
I know what he sounds like.
Voice.
Yeah, I know what he sounds like. I just don't. I can't reproduce.
For people who are unaware, PC Principal is like one of the new reoccurring characters on South Park. He's very like he's very stuck up. He's a good like
he's good natured. He's really good natured. He means well, but everything like sets him off. Anything and everything offends him, and
exactly.
It's super funny to watch.
And he's a good catch-all for exactly what for what a lot of liberalism is about in America nowadays. So yeah, PC Principal is a dick, but we're not fucking with PC Principal. We're in the Maybach curtains. Consider yourself in the Maybach. You know what I'm saying? We're behind the Maybach curtains right now. We're gonna give you that straight live talk.
Yo, is it too late to say I got a bottle of Cristal, or is that still racist?
No, you gotta say you got a bottle of Cristal. Yeah. You know
Chris.
We don't drink Cristal over here. We drink Cristal.
Hey, man, so, look, while we on the subject of PC, man, you know what happened the other day, right? Hold on. Let me set it up for you. Let me frame it for you.
Yeah,
let me paint this bitch like a movie for you.
Sure.
All right. So I said paint this bitch like a movie. Let me paint this shit like an artist for you. All right.
Because that's what directors do. They grab paintbrushes. That's exactly what they do. Go ahead. That's how movies are made still.
Classic scenario. So here it is. Middle of the day. Intro. Woman in store. On the counter. She's talking to a clerk. Cut to black woman, black boy. Black woman and black boy walk past woman. Woman screams, "Ah! That nigga touched my butt! Ah! I'm calling the cops! Ah!"
It's weird how
and then they get into a confrontation.
Voice is getting.
Hey, okay. That did go really high. But classic scenario, man. Classic scenario. And if you thought that was something from the 1960s, nah, it's still happening, dog. It's 2018.
So you're saying that was
what happened?
Emmett Till reminiscent. For anybody who doesn't know, we're talking about Corner Store Carolyn. And I think it happened in somewhere in New York. I don't know if it was the Bronx or Brooklyn or what borough, but somewhere in New York. The young man is kind of maybe even a stretch. A boy.
No, he's definitely a boy. He's 9 years old.
Right, yeah,
let's
a boy.
Get that on the record.
A young man is a stretch. A boy.
This kid hasn't even hit puberty yet. He has no hair on his nuts.
Exactly. But as if that matters, though. It doesn't even matter. Because even if he was a young man, the fact that he has he's walking through the store, whether he's with his mom or not, and he has a backpack on him, and that's what actually caused the false accusation, the grazing of her backside, and yeah. So this whole situation, I'm sure people have heard of. Corner Store Carolyn is to me very, very cutting edge representation of what's happening in America right now.
What's happening in America right now? Lay it out. What are you doing?
Oh man.
Give me the short version, because I feel like you can give me the Bible right now.
No. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not trying to go that way, man. We're trying to keep it real short and sweet for you guys, because you guys, we're young people. We got short attention spans. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
What'd you say?
We're all young people.
What?
Okay, yeah, that wasn't funny. See, we're doing a podcast, and it's hard for me. Okay, whatever. See, the shenanigans like that is gonna throw us off and our listeners. All right. So look, as a person who's lived in Los Angeles and experienced what they would call coastal elite liberalism. But you can get that anywhere, you know what I'm saying? It just won't be the coastal, variation of it. I have seen what I would call like feminists on a mission. Like they're on a mission.
Like
they feel
like level 1.
No,
is it level?
No,
1
it's not level 1.
Okay.
It's not level 1 in the game. It's like level 50.
Oh wow!
It's like level 50, and the difficulty is set on like
like insane or something.
No, not even insane.
Okay.
Like it's like the levels where they tell you like put this on and like you will die. Like there's like normal, there is like you're getting shot at, and you like you may get maimed, and then it's like you will die if you play this. Like this is not even fun. This isn't a video game.
What's the name of this game? Yo, what's the name of this game? Let's get this game a name.
Oh man,
what's the
name
of it?
The name of the game is called I'm upset. I was gonna say I'm offended. I'm upset. 50,000 number nectars. Disrespect.
So wait, let's get into it more. I want to hear you on this. Keep going.
So I've experienced this high level, on a mission, like Black Hawk Down level of feminism. Not personally, I've just seen it, and it's generally white women, and to me it seems like these type of extreme feminists, they're genuinely going out. First off, they're over sensitized, or their sensitivity level is way too high for everything. I think it's because they're way too tapped into the news, or wherever they're getting their news source from. Just like if like you have somebody who's like very They've been like extremified. Like, so if you have like somebody who's a white supremacist and all they fucking do is read Breitbart all day, then every time they go outside, they're thinking, that's a gay frog, you know.
That sounds like a terrible life to live, to sit inside all day and read Breitbart. I think for anybody that's already like
I was thinking more like Alex Jones, like an Alex Jones listener, but yeah, but they
yo, Alex Jones is just one big infomercial.
Exactly.
That's it. He's just, he's just trying to sell you like cups and coasters.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, this cup and this coaster hates black people and gays.
Now buy my new vitamin powder mix. It's gonna make your dick hard. It's gonna make the hair stand up on your chest, and it's gonna rub the corns off your feet. Buy my new vitamin powder. Alex Jones, and this is an independent news channel. All right, now I'm gonna turn to the newest breaking news story. Hillary Clinton has announced that she is Satan incarnate, and she is raising hell spawns, and she's in with Nancy Pelosi trying to run the world. All right, let's get back to this feminazi shit. All right, so this feminazi people, they're mostly in coastal cities, and their sensitivity level is way too high. And normal shit for most people that wouldn't offend us, or we wouldn't even stop and think about for too long, they're already like at, you know, they've already taken it to like letter Z on the fucking scale, where it's just like they've already passed all of the other letters of the alphabet, and they're thinking, this kid must have sexually assaulted me. Not, you know, oh, was that the wind? Or did somebody bump into me? Or did I just imagine that?
So what I'm hearing is there's no reasonable doubt. In what you're describing, there's no reasonable doubt for anything else. It's just immediately you just point the finger and go on attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is the cover that Offset 21 Savage Without Warning.
Yeah. One of my favorite covers of the past couple years, but yeah.
Yeah, I love that album cover. But you are that, like, is that a fucking Doberman? What is it?
Yeah, it is.
You're that fucking dog.
No, actually it's a Rottweiler. It's a Rottweiler, but yeah.
Okay. So yeah, man, look, here's my take on it, dog. I don't know if she's a feminist because she hasn't like come out and self-identified as a feminist, but here's my issue.
But hold on, here's the thing though. Hold on. You raise a good point. Does somebody have to come out and say I'm white supremacist for them to be racist?
Not necessarily. But hold up, you're overlooking my point right now. You're overlooking my point. Regardless of whether or not she's actually self-identified as a feminist, my big issue here is two things really.
Okay.
Three things. Number one is like you were getting at. There's no reasonable doubt. There's no possibility. You didn't examine any of the other options of what this possibly could have been. You jumped to conclusions. All right, it's a logic line. You know, bitches losing calorie, jumping at conclusions. Like that's how I feel. Like you really just jump into conclusions, like you said, straight to Z. There's no A, B, C. There's no investigative work, which is, in a lot of times, especially in minor scenarios like this, it could be anything. You know, you're at the club and you dancing, you get a little jig on. You know, you can't really do the block boy, so you're doing the two-step, you left and right. Someone step on your shoe. You're not assuming that someone was stepping on your shoe. 9 out of 10 times, you don't assume someone stepped on your shoe to fuck up your new Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't look at him and be like, yo, nigga, you fucked up my new... No, unless you're drunk.
Unless you've seen that nigga earlier and you just gave you the Ming mug. And you know what I'm saying?
Or he said, fuck you nigga first or something, like, you know what I'm saying? The move was already off.
Right.
But you at the club, someone step on your shoe, you at the club.
Yeah.
Someone step on you. In this case, you're a lady, you live in New York. People bump into people and don't say shit all the time. You live in New York, B. You should know this.
Right.
You should know. Someone bump into you. The first thing you should know is like not to expect that someone grab your ass. There's a real big difference between grabbing your ass and getting something bumped into you. I think she was just ready to go
Let me ask you a question then. Why do you think she felt so comfortable and so ready to throw out something as strong as sexual assault? Because that's what she said in the video. She said, I was assaulted by this boy. That was literally her exact quote. I was assaulted by this boy. That was her exact quote. And she said it as if like, what is the world coming to? Now this young boy's assaulting me? Like,
well, that's gonna get me to my second point. I looked this up too.
Yeah.
I looked this up. I Googled it. I'm like, yo, can a child sexually assault an adult?
No,
I Googled it.
I'm sure a priest would love to use that defense in court. I'm sure a Catholic priest would love to use that defense in court. If a kid could actually assault an adult, it would have been out there in court records. It would have been like, yeah, this would have been news. You could actually do it.
Exactly though. I looked it up. I asked Siri. Siri was like, I don't see shit.
Yeah. Siri's
So
just
I was
like, what?
yo.
No, Siri's response should have been like, what the fuck are you into? What are you doing?
Right.
What have you just gotten yourself into? What are you doing?
Yo, no, she just shuts off the iPhone. She's like, look, I'm not going to jail for this.
No. Yeah. Or she just goes like, look, I'm not judging you, but this is sketchy. All right. This is like
iPhone off. Police have been alerted.
I just imagine like your iPhone all of a sudden like turns from like the normal like polite white lady voice to like Summer from Rick and Morty and be like, this is sketchy, Uncle Rick, and I'm not okay with this.
yo, your Summer is a 10 out of 10. That was great. So I looked it up and no, I couldn't find anything on children actually like legally at least being able to sexually assault an adult.
Legally?
And that brings me to my,
as if there's an illegal market.
Well, hold on. I couldn't find any like legal like court case or document being like children who sexually assault adults X, Y, and Z. I'm like, no. I couldn't find that. So that was my biggest issue. Is that first off, even if you thought someone grabbed your butt and you thought that and you whoever you pointed out was a child, off rip. My thing is, children cannot sexually assault adults. They are children, especially when you're a boy and you're 9 years old. A, look, we already got the facts. He didn't touch her. His book bag brushed her behind. But B, even if he did accidentally touch her, let's say he did physically accidentally touch her, this is not a sexual assault. You're dealing with a child. You know what you do? The proper course of action? You have a conversation. You tell that child's parent. You know, you're saying you go about other corrective, coercive means of correcting a behavior while they're young. Because he's a child. He might not even know any better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might not even know any better. That's the thing. When you're a child, you literally you have the defense of ignorance because you just don't know.
So let's get into this then. She's at the corner store. Let's play out the exact situation. She's at the corner store. She feels the kid walk behind her. She's at the corner store. She's looking at the register. She's paying for something or something like that. And while she's paying for something, she feels something or someone brush behind her and, brush against her butt. And, let's just call it like that. I might even call it her ass because it didn't look that impressive. Certain things are a butt and certain things are an ass. And that is a butt. So, she felt something, graze her. And then she kind of turned around and looked as the kid was walking away. Now, the video that I saw was her out in front of the store, and she was like saying she's gonna call the police and she's going to and she's like accusing the boy. I don't know where the boy is in this video, but she's just yelling out in front of the store, and this one other white woman walks up to her and it's like, what are you doing? You're accusing a boy of this? Like, what are you doing? What are you saying?
Yo, shouts out to that lady too.
Yeah.
She walked in and she was like, she had on her superhero cape today.
Oh yeah.
She saw some bullshit and she was like, hold up, bitch. Hold up. Like, yo, anonymous lady, I really appreciate you standing up because that's the type of shit that anybody needs. Anybody who's been accused of something like that, sure. And it's beyond.
Could you imagine if that one woman was there in the 1950s or 40s or 30s or whatever in the fuck the Emmett Till situation happened?
It could have saved his boy's life.
Yeah, it could have saved that boy's life.
It could have saved his life to have that woman go, hey, if this was a different era, go, hey, nah, he didn't do that. You tripping. Or
not even that he didn't do it. Like, are you serious? Like, this is a kid. Like, he can't sexually assault you. It's a kid. He literally could just be. When I was a kid, I would literally walk around the store, and this is before like there was no such thing as like a pandemic back in the 90s. Like that. At least to me, that was like a 2000s thing. There were no pandemics back then. There was no such thing as bird flu, right? So when I was a kid,
I would literally walk down the fucking store aisles with my hands like my arms at arm's length, like all the way spread out, like I'm an airplane going down the motherfucking runway, like I'm pretending I'm an airplane, and just let my hand and my fingertips run across every single product. Just because I wanted to.
Just because you're like 4 or 5,
right,
and that's just the shit kids do.
Exactly. Could you imagine if that was now and some bitch was just like, oh my god, he grazed my upper thigh. It's like, it's a kid. It's a kid. You know?
Yeah, man. And that's honestly like my biggest gripe is that the fact that you would accuse a kid, a 9-year-old boy, or something like that. It just shows that you're out of your mind.
But let's look at the big picture. Let's look at the big picture because I don't want to hang on to it too long.
Let's get into the big picture.
Yeah,
let's get into the big picture. What is it?
Big picture. I think big picture is that I'm not gonna say all women. I'm gonna say feminazis specifically are being armed in America. What I mean by that is they're getting the battery in their back. They're like, you know, it's like they got Mick. It's like they were already like fucking Rocky. Like they were looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they were looking for a fight. Now like this whole Me Too situation playing out. It's literally like they got Mick in the corner now. And they're like, hey, Rocco, you go ahead and get, you know, like they're literally like amping these bitches up to the point where they feel like everybody's out to get them. Even every man is a predator. Every man is a predator. There's no there's no in between. They're all predators. They're all dirtbags. And I think they literally think of it like a murder type of thing almost, where it's like it starts young, you know, they start off small, you know, they start up like murderers start like beating up people and then they slowly, you know,
like the kid who starts off, you know, bullying kids, right, and then now he's killing squirrels.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the time he's like
a psychopath,
grown man.
That's how.
By the time he's grown man, he's Ted Bundy and he's skinning bitches.
Yeah, that's how they're viewing boys now in general. They literally are viewing harassment and assault as innate in men. That is part of the feminazi view, is that men are innately predators and assaulters and harassers. And if you don't coach them and nag them or you know, brainwash them out of that behavior young, then that's what they're gonna grow on to be. They're all gonna grow up to be Kevin Spaceys. And I think the second part of this big
Kevin
picture,
Spacey wouldn't be a problem to them because Kevin Spacey was technically fucking boys.
Yeah, he was fucking dudes. Right, exactly. But imagine if Kevin Spacey was fucking girls. What would you do about that?
Harvey Weinstein?
Right, exactly.
Harvey
Weinsteina, right? Harvina Weinstein. Right.
Yo, so with that thought that they're armed, I think having that mentality, because I'm sure there are some of these ladies out here who do have that mentality.
Yeah.
It's counterproductive to the whole point of that movement.
Right.
It really defeats the purpose because it's like crying wolf. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The first time you say it, we believe you. You know what I'm saying? At least we want to believe you. Where's the bad guy at? Point him out. But I think it goes beyond crying wolf because they're like, yo, there's a wolf over there. And you're like, okay, well, where's it at? And they're like, I'm not going to tell you. You're a wolf too. Like, yo, I'm on your side. Like, what's going on? Right. Where's the wolf? I don't trust wolves. Bitch, go be by yourself then. I don't know what you want.
What do you think of giving these women? I think there's another aspect where they're just having the confidence to go out and accuse anybody publicly. That's the thing. It's public. Well, it's not even online. It's public.
Here's the thing I want to clarify. You know I'm a fan of the Breakfast Club, and you know I'm the fan of The Brilliant Idiot. Shouts out to Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz. Charlamagne's been saying something that that's been on my mind, but he phrases it a lot better than I have, which is when in regards to this whole movement, you know, it's listen to all women, but believe all proof, right? And I'm a big fan of that idea because just coming from like a purely scientific standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
But say that science, one more time. Say that one more time.
What part?
Believe
what
all
part
women and
no, listen to all women. Listen to them. So if they have a story, if someone is saying Bill Cosby, for example, yo, Bill Cosby, you know, he sexually assaulted me. Listen to her. It's worth listening to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely worth listening to her. But believe all proof. You know what I'm saying? It's worth listening to somebody because you need to understand their pain and where they're coming from, and it'll help you learn how to adapt things for the future and possibly make things better. But the moment you start believing somebody just off of hearsay is the moment where things become dangerous. It turns into like the Salem witch trials, but for men. And we all know the Salem witch trials wasn't a good thing, yo.
And we might end up with a Emmett Till type of situation again.
Yeah, Emmett Till. Well, in this case, you know, they're not just going for people of color; they're going for anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
it's
there's a confidence aspect though to this too, where they just have this confidence where they feel now more than ever that they should, if they feel like they've been assaulted, they can go and accuse a person publicly right then and there, and they'll feel like everybody in the room should take their side immediately and validate it.
Yeah, see, that's the other half of this.
And
proof.
Damn you if you aren't. My accusation is enough.
The other half is believing all proof. So the first half was listening. If she says it publicly, hey, yo, so this person did X, Y, and Z to me, it's okay to hear that person out. It's not okay to just join sides with them just because they say it. The second part is believing all the proof. So if that's the case, we want to know, where's the evidence? In case of Cornerstone Carol, we had evidence. And thank God we had evidence.
I do want to say this too. I do want to say this too, real quick. White people, you didn't believe black people that we were being shot and killed and harassed by cops until you saw it on video. We were telling you this shit before Rodney King. We had, like, in the black community, it had been happening, and we had been talking about it for years and years and years and years and years. Y'all didn't believe that it was happening to black men for like decades, and it wasn't until recently, till we had video on phones, that white people were starting to be like, oh, they started to show up at the Black Lives Matter protest, because like, this shit is real.
In this case, I'm like, better late than never, because now they have insurmountable, irrefutable proof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying that to say that
proof.
They didn't believe black people until that point. Now, when it comes to these accusations, white women want to be believed as soon as they say so.
And what I'm saying is, we kind of need to treat it how like they treated us. Well, we need to see the proof.
Right.
We need to see the proof in the pudding first. We can't just take your word because it's dangerous.
You're right.
It's been weaponized. It's too dangerous to just believe you.
Right. No, exactly. Yeah.
It's too dangerous.
Because lives can be lost. And there's historical precedent for it.
And I want to remind people, you know what I'm saying, Emmett Till's one thing, but we got the Salem witch trials where men were calling out other women and being like, yo, she's a witch.
Yeah.
And bitches was being hanged. Yeah. No evidence of witchcraft or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. It's a deadly ass thing. So I want to just state that again. You know, listen to everybody. Listen to all the stories, but believe all proof, all the evidence. And in this case, we had evidence. We're fortunate enough to have evidence. What tipped me on this though, and this is, I just want to progress a little bit long into the corner store Caroline story, is after, you know, you saw the first video, which is her outside accusing this boy of sexual assault. Afterwards, she goes back to the corner store to review the footage.
Yeah,
right?
The whole
this is how
hood
the footage
there.
got out.
And the whole hood there.
The whole hood was, that was a classic moment, dog. That belonged at like the end of like a Spike Lee movie. That shit was sick.
Fucking niggas.
The whole hood was there, and they clowned her ass.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's necessary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like the humiliation is necessary because if you come out and you making false claims,
because imagine what you did to that little boy that day. Now, what women
that impacts in his life.
Let me tell you,
That's
women.
for
Let me
life.
tell you what exactly, if I can just guess what that did to him. He probably might have or developed a serial mistrust of women. Because he has already been accused of something as a boy that he did not, his backpack brushed against this woman. He's already been accused, he's already been exposed to weaponized forms of really racism and gender like politics. Shit that ain't really got nothing to do with being a kid.
You know how we was talking about like Ted Bundy and shit, and how, you know, women believe, well, not all women, I don't want to generalize, but how some people believe that, you know, all men are predators.
Right.
This could be a legitimate start for that kid. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna end
that's
up
how most
that way.
serial killers start off. They, you know, it's some type of extreme event that takes place.
This was like the Venom suit latching on. This could be like the Venom suit latching on to Eddie Brock. You know what I'm saying? It could traumatize that kid and change their life, and I would hope not too. But that's what I'm saying. It's super counterproductive. It's super counterproductive to even go out of your way to make false accusations like that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Or to make an accusation in general and just expect to be believed and expect to have the accused be hung. You know, immediately be hung by their peers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So my main message to the listeners would be, if you're a dude, you know, you're a young man, be on guard, you know, against these you don't know who it is. You know, maybe some people you can tell if, like, you know, you see some bitch and she got like shoulder, like neck length hair, and she got like, you can really tell if she got like forehead bangs. Any bitch with a forehead bang, just automatically knock her off your list, bro. That bitch, she ain't taking no dick.
Yo.
It's like the Kimbe Matumbo between that motherfucking leg, bro. She get no, you not coming this pussy no more. You know.
Yo, I got a message too. Right. Get the 128 gigabyte iPhone or however big the storage is. Yeah. Turn that camera on. Let that motherfucker roll forever.
Oh yeah. Just
straight up everything you're doing. Straight up, unless it's illegal, then turn it off. Please turn it off.
When is it illegal to body cam yourself?
Nah, I'm saying unless you're doing something legal.
Oh, when you're. Oh yeah, for sure. Or just do a little, tasteful editing.
Yeah, a little taste.
Yeah.
But straight up though, straight up, like,
why
get that body cam.
Why didn't we get a shot of what you're holding in the hand when you gave that man dap? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody knowing our handshake. You know what I'm saying? We do a secret handshake. Okay, all right. And you reached right into your pockets before the handshake? Yeah. And then you had something green, looks kind of ruffled up, looks like paper money in your hand when you put it back in the pocket. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I just like to keep a dollar in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? I might, you know.
It's good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, that's right. It's good luck. It's good luck.
But yo, on the same tip, because this just happened literally like a week later, we got housekeeping Hannah.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna
doorkeeping Debra.
Let's officially move into our next topic now. We're gonna officially move into our next topic. Now we are officially into our next topic, housekeeping Hannah. All right, so housekeeping Hannah, or like I was gonna call her hallway Hannah. Or hallway, doorway Debra.
I'm just calling her bitch.
Or that works too. Bitch. You gotta do the who is that?
I like to do the Rich the Kid. Bitch.
No. Oh no, too short. It's the 2 out. Biatch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. So here's the story on that shit. For anyone who doesn't already know.
Yeah.
A black man, he lives, I guess, in some sort of upscale apartment building. The city wasn't identified, but he lives in an upscale apartment building.
It was St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis? Okay, thank you. St. Louis, Missouri. He's trying to get into the building where he lives when a white woman stops at the door and refuses to let him in. And what happens afterwards is it's like Lemony Snicket. It's like a series of unfortunate events, and it's super fucking weird. Really uncomfortable to watch, right?
Well, hold on.
You just watched
let's
it.
Go.
You just watched it.
Yeah.
You recall how it happened better than I do, right?
Yeah. I was gonna go and say let's break this down. Because now we
let's
talked
lay it out
about
step by
corner
step.
store, Carolyn. Let's talk about doorway Debra, because that's what she started off in life as. She was probably guarding the door to like her fucking crib from her fucking stuffed animals, and then she was probably guarding the door from the fucking bathroom from her fucking siblings. She's probably had a long career of guarding doors.
Yo, low key, what if she works as like a bouncer at like a country club? Sir?
No, you gotta throw on your,
see your ID.
Hey, throw on your Missouri accent. Them boots they ain't booty enough, and your chaps ain't chapped enough, so you ain't getting in here. You're hot tootin' and go back up there to the Kansas City and get you a new pair of boots and a new 10-gallon hat, cause you aren't tootin' ain't good enough to get in here, boy.
I feel that. That was also you 2 for 2 with the impressions today,
and then she does the
man.
little, like, she puts a little finger on her tongue and goes sizzling.
Yo, she's wearing like assless chaps at the door too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So let's go play by play on this shit. I want to break this down like LeBron James watching the game tapes.
Walks up to the door, and you could tell dude's kind of holding the phone kind of close to his chest, probably because he doesn't want to get knocked out of his hand or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, she seemed like a swatter.
Yeah, she definitely seemed like a swatter.
She seemed like she would try to play tennis with the phone.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so she is sitting or standing in the door, and it looks like there's a room, but she's maybe got her arm in front of it or something like that. Some point in the beginning of the video, she says, "I'm just here trying to make sure my dog goes to the bathroom." And the first thing she's asking him, she's like, when the video comes on, at least she's asking him repeatedly, do you live here? Where do you live? And he's just like, I live here. And she's just like, I've never seen you before. He's just like, doesn't matter, please move. And she's like, no, I've never seen you before. I don't know if you really live here or not. I just saw you walk off the street. He's like, yup, I just walked from the street into the building. That's generally how people get into places.
Isn't that what people do?
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Was I supposed to get out of like a limousine or something?
You don't parachute in the Target.
Right. Exactly.
You go through the front
But
door.
that was exactly his point. He was like, was I supposed to like walk up in a limousine or something? Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I walked off the street. That's how people get into places.
Yo. I want to know, parachuting in the Target is like this next biggest stunt after like Meek Mill getting on a helicopter after prison.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a stunt.
The next time Meek gets out of prison, he's got to parachute into the 76ers game. That would be so lit. That would be dope.
Yo, and then immediately performs for halftime.
Yo, no. As he's parachuting, Dreams and Nightmares got to come on. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting for my life for this. You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. And he's like coming down, and the wind's blowing and shit, and the crowd's
and then he lands. Hold up, wait a minute.
I was finished. Mike Rubin's coming out, and he's doing his ad-libs. Yeah! Whoa! Straight up!
Yo, if this happens, we need our percentage.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I need royalties.
Up.
I need royalties. I need to be the program manager for the show or something, man. I need DJ and something.
Putting this out here. I want royalties on this motherfucker.
Sure.
Rex and Panda. You heard it first on Rex and Panda.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Meek Mill halftime show.
But yeah,
Super Bowl 55.
Getting back to Doorway Debra. So Doorway Debra is sitting in the doorway, and she's asking him. She's like, "Well, let me see your key fob. And I don't know if he shows her his keys. I don't know if I saw a fob on his keys. I don't know if she saw it or whatever.
Well, he told her, "I don't need to show you that."
Yeah, that's exactly. But he did bring out his keys because he had them in his hand. Yeah. I think. And but yeah, he was, and he 100%. He was like, I don't have to show you that. And then she kept asking him. She's like, well, what room? Then she was like, well, what room do you stay in? And he was like, I'm definitely not telling you that. I'm definitely not telling you that.
And I should note here, the entire time she was trying to frame it as if she was really uncomfortable.
Oh, not only that, in the beginning of the video, she accused him of pushing her. Or like, first off, this is something they do often. Dude says in the video, like, stop touching me. And then you can see her, like, her arm drop back to her side, and she goes, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. You're just like, you just were. And then immediately after, she tries to go, she tries to move closer and try to, like, accuse him of, like, touching her. And she says something to the effect of, like, don't push me, or,
Well, he gives her a heads up. What happens is as they're talking, and she notes from the beginning that she's like very uncomfortable. She thinks he's suspicious, like he's trying to break into the place. He doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
And like you said, she's touching him. He clearly, you can see it on camera. Stop touching me.
Yeah.
And then he gives her a heads up though.
Yeah, he gives her a clear heads up.
Before she even says pushing, before she accuses him of pushing her, he gives her a heads up like, yo, if you don't let me in, I'm gonna have to go through you.
Not that, I mean, go
or
through.
Something to that effect.
Says, I'm going to the elevator now. I'm walking through you, or I'm walking by you. Like, I'm getting through. Like, I'm going to walk here now. Like, you can't stop me. Like, you physically can't stop me. And I'm going, unless you want to get into a shoving match, and that's not going to end well for you anyway. I'm going now. You can't stop me. So move. And she, refuses. And then after she gets, he walks by her. I don't know what he does. He doesn't push her, because if he pushed her, she would have been like,
he just kind of slides through.
Yeah, he just kind of slides.
He just kind of slides through.
Like what I think he literally probably did is just tucked his arms literally as tight as they can go by your side, and literally just like curl into yourself as much as you can and walk straight forward.
He did the Sonic the Hedgehog tuck.
yeah, exactly. He did the Sonic the Hedgehog chuck and just literally walked by her to get to the elevator. And then once he's on the elevator, go ahead.
Yo, give me 1 second. I gotta go handle one thing, but give me 1 second. I gotta go handle something, okay?
Yeah, sure. Sorry for the interruption. Panda had to take a shit. He's a very shitty person, and shit just spontaneously flows from every pore in his body. It's a very rare disease. It happens sometimes.
What can I say, man? I had to make a Mr. Hanky.
He had to. Mr. Okay, yeah, I was thinking Towley, but okay, yeah, Mr. Hanky was a talking poop on South Park. All right, so Guy. All right, so now that we're past the televised interruption, Guy hops into the elevator, and woman immediately, refuses to just go away, says, nope, I'm jumping into the elevator with you, and specifically, I'm quoting her now, says, I want to see where you're going. And then she starts thinking like he knows somebody in the building, she still doesn't believe that he lives there. She's like, I want to see who you're friends with in this building. I want to see who these people are. If they're my new neighbors, I want to introduce myself. Like, she still doesn't believe this guy actually lives there.
Now let's address this point here. So let's just keep it chill. If you're feeling uncomfortable about somebody, what's the last thing you want to do? It's hop in a really tiny enclosed space with them, right?
Right, yeah.
Like yo, if I see like a 6'6" dude wearing like a Michael Myers mask and he has a bloody knife on his hand and he's not talking, I don't want to be in the elevator with that dude.
Now let's keep it trill. If you see a 6'6" black man, you know what I'm saying? Burly, LeBron James beard, you know what I'm saying? Look like Timberland wearing, he claps his hands when he talks. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. You're not wanting to hop into the elevator with that type of cat. You know what I'm saying? When he's pissed off and aggravated, if you really feel for your safety, you're not doing that.
Exactly.
But that goes into a whole another level of.
But no, let's take it there. I want to take it to the ninth circle of hell.
Hold on. Let's break down the rest of this video.
Okay. All right.
So
I feel you. I want to go there though.
Yeah, we will.
Like set a reminder.
We will. We're gonna 100% go there. So look, she follows him, gets off the elevator, and follows him all the way to his door. And he's literally
Wow, he's saying, please stop following me.
Yeah, please stop following me. I'm going to call the police if you keep following me. She keeps going. She doesn't care.
Repeatedly saying that.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or your
Fuck
partner.
about you or anything that you do.
Right. So he literally goes to the door, puts the keys in the door, and goes, you literally see me opening the door with my keys, right? Okay, I'm going in now. Leave me alone.
And she continues to go, I just want to know who my new neighbor is.
Right, yeah. And she's like, I want to know who my new neighbor is. For the record, I just wanted to say hi or something like that. Nice to meet you.
By the way, they don't even live on the same floor. She said she lives in 307. He said he lived on the 4th floor.
Right, yeah.
Y'all not even neighbors.
Right, exactly.
Y'all not even neighbors.
Not even
Yo,
neighbors.
that's like living a block away from somebody.
By the way, I just want to just say, when you move into an apartment complex, you're not neighbors with any of those people. You don't introduce yourself to everybody in the fucking complex. Hi, my name's Jared. I'm staying in 407. That's nice. Fuck off, nigga. I'm getting my dick sucked. Like, you don't do that. You just don't do that. Because they're apartments. They're apartments. It's not like it's a neighborhood and I'm going to see you cutting your grass. It's like, no, nigga, I'm trying to eat ramen. Leave me alone. Like, it don't work like that.
I'm trying to cook crack on the stove, nigga.
Right. Exactly. You fucking up the wrist work, nigga. What you done?
You knocking on my door. You was about to get shot.
No, you got to clap your hands when you do it. Nah, man. But, so now we can go into the breakdown of Hallway Hannah, Doorway Debra, all of her life stages. She's like a tadpole. She goes through life stages. She started off in life as Doorway Debra. She worked her way up to Hallway Hannah. You know, and maybe she'll die as, I don't know.
Supervisor shut these niggas out of the apartment building.
No, there's gotta be another stage after Hallway Hannah. Cause there's doorways, there's hallways. Where do you end up? She's gotta be roommate Rhonda.
Yo, she would run like the loneliest like boys and girls club ever. She would just exclude everybody. maybe wait. Like if
this
she
is
ran
how
like
she
a...
ends her life. Follow me. She followed me. She started in life as Doorway Debra. In her mid part of life, you know, after she's a tadpole, she's a frog now. She's a full frog. She's Hallway Hannah. She ends her life. She's building Brenda.
Building Brenda. Okay. I get where you're going. I follow logic.
Brenda the builder. Now she's just worked her way up. All right, that's whack. Let's move on. So look, she literally, that's the only that, like, once she sees the keys in the door, that's the end. He's like, you know, don't ever do this again. Like, he literally says that to her. He's like, don't ever do this again. Have a good night. Don't ever do this again. Leave me the fuck alone. So let's get into why she felt comfortable enough, because I think that's really what it is. But it has a part to play. It's not like a comfortability thing, but it has a part to do with why these women are speaking up and doing these things now. Not to say it's never been done, but why are they doing it? It seems like it's happening more frequently, or I'm not gonna
just
say
more
that
visible now. I think it's just more visible.
I don't even think I'm not gonna chalk it up to that, because that implies that nothing has changed. That implies that the status quo from 10 years ago is the same, and all we have now is video camcorders. I don't think that's the case. I legitimately think the status quo has changed, and things are trending in a downward direction. They're not getting better. Race relations, they're, in some ways, they're radicalizing. They're not, you know, there's no, because there was no video, some people would react to it, you know, kindly or positively, like, you know, how most people react. But then some people are going to be like, yeah, she, you know what, she was in the right. What if that was a burglar or a thief or whatever? She was, you know, some women will have that view, no doubt. So they will be radicalized by her, or they will take her side.
I want to propose a solution to those, anybody who may be influenced to be radicalized.
It's like ISIS.
If that was an intruder or a burglar or someone meant to cause you harm, do what you fucking normally do in any other situation. Call the cops, bitch.
Nah, don't do that.
Well, no, I'm saying if this person was really there to intend to cause you harm, like, yo, you see a dude all maxed up, you can't even tell what color.
But hold on,
here's the
thing. This is an apartment building. Okay, so let's follow this. I just want to follow your logic. Let's say she does nothing, right? She sees him. Her dog is taking a shit. She takes her dog, hops, because there's more than one elevator. You can see in the video there's more than one elevator. She hops into the other elevator, gets into it, or at least make sure he doesn't hop into the elevator with you at the same time. Sure, be safe. Then go back to your apartment. Make sure nobody's following you. Get into your apartment just like you normally would. Even if there was no scary black man in a fucking lobby, you would still be looking behind you. At least you should be, to see if there's no fucking no scary white man that's gonna jump out and rape you. Otherwise, you're just being a dumb bitch because.
Yo, that would be a hell of a bait and switch.
Huh?
I said that would be a hell of a bait and switch.
That would be
these people expectations.
That I'm sure that's probably happened to a lot of fucking stupid ass bitches. But then you would go into your apartment, lock the fucking door, and go about your fucking business, right? And if somebody got burglarized the next day, then you come forward as an eye fucking witness and be like, I saw him. You don't fucking, you don't try to stop the burglar from even getting into the fucking building or the would-be burglar, because you don't know if this person is a burglar. But getting into...
I was saying in a situation, if a person was like all black maxed up and you saw it happening, in that point, you would call the cops. In the case of what you described, I think that's definitely probably more appropriate action to take.
I mean, 100%.
I'm just saying,
if you see somebody walk into your building with a ski mask, call the police, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, if you can really identify this person as a threat. In this case, it was just a regular person. You just felt offended by their presence. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
Just to play devil advocate, because it would be funny. If that nigga walked into the building like Kodak Black walked into like that Breakfast Club interview with the ski mask on, 100%. Call the fucking police. If you see a nigga walk into your building with a ski mask on, like Kodak Black walked into the Breakfast Club interview with a ski mask on, and just like a whole front full of gold teeth and a Southern Florida accent, call the police, because it's probably Kodak.
By all means, dog. By all means, dog. Yo, by all means. But yeah, so let's go to the next level with it, man. Let's go to the next level with it.
Maybe I'm not your speed, bitch. Maybe you need to get on my lead, bitch. What do you mean, bitch? Give me your blender.
So let's go to the next level. She got in the elevator with a person she thought was a threat.
Right.
And then here's my thing. Yep. I really want to identify why when he says stop following me, she still feels comfortable with following him. Because if the situation were reversed.
Yeah, that's a great question.
And let's say someone else would overhear that, a passerby or someone had the door open and overheard it.
Yeah.
And you heard, hey, stop following me. You heard a woman shout, stop following me. You'd be like, yo, what's going on?
Oh, for sure. The fucking, I don't know, the heroic Henrys. That's what I'm gonna call them. The heroic Henrys of the world.
White knights.
No, the heroic. I'm branding this now. The heroic Henrys of the world. They would definitely jump up and show up for to the aid of the I don't know. I'm not Danielle damsels. they would definitely show up and try to save the day. Leave her alone.
So look. That gets into my point, though. He says stop following me, and she still feels comfortable following.
Does she do it because she's on camera, or does she do it because she feels like black men she can't be harmed, or that the police are just a phone call away.
There's something there. The police are a phone call. Maybe she knows she's just in an apartment building, and if she screams, someone will hear it.
That could be it. I think it's a level to it where I've heard this.
I think it's social though. I think it's social.
I also think it's social. I'm interested to hear what you have to say though.
I think it's social in the sense that, like you said, the heroic Henrys, she knows at any moment, if she were to say anything like, yo, help, or stop following me, if she were to say that, a heroic Henry, someone would come to save the day. And like we've already established earlier, people right now are more willing to believe the accused without any proof. The accuser without any proof. I feel like she knows she's got that social safety net, which is why she felt so empowered to follow his dude. Because if you really felt that he was a threat, again, your last course of action would be to go where this person goes.
If you feel like somebody's a threat, the last thing most people want to do is confront the threat.
Exactly. So it's social conditioning. And this may even extend to
social media
how she was raised.
To do with that?
You says what? Yes, but I'm not entirely sure what role it plays. Social media is complex, man. Social media is like it's like a fucking hydra. It's got a lot of heads.
I feel like social media has something to do with it. Is that I think okay. So look, on Reddit, there is something called white people Twitter. I think there's a white people Twitter handle too.
I've seen that.
I'm
gonna put it on the record.
I've never subscribed.
It's kind of funny sometimes.
White people. Okay, wow, mayonnaise.
I've seen it on the popular page.
Undercover brother. I've seen it. Mayonnaise.
I've seen it on the popular page.
Bagel ass. Motherfucker.
You know how Reddit has a homepage. You know how Reddit has. Nigga, listen. You know how Reddit has a homepage and then it has a popular page. You ever click on the popular page? You can scroll through. You can see it.
Sure.
I be seeing them jokes about Starbucks, dog. I'm not even gonna front. It's kind of funny sometimes. It's kind of funny sometimes.
Nigga white side is speaking loudly.
They be
now.
It'd be like the white bitch starter pack, basic bitch starter pack. It'd be like Crocs, leggings, the white little fucking scarf coat, and like Starbucks pumpkin spice, and you'd be like, yo, that's it. That's true though.
The social media aspect to this, I think, has to deal with the chorus of people who are applauding women and kind of telling them, I don't know. I guess there's this funny thing in America where and no other time, I think if it was just 20 years ago, this white woman would literally have been like, I'm running away. I'm going to my apartment. I'm getting my little dog and I'm locking the door. Right? But
yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it's the exposure to black culture, if it's the empowerment they feel. I think white people feel how black people feel innately threatened whenever we see police, and especially when we see police killing black people on camera. I think even good white people have to feel even just a tiny bit, a little bit like maybe even subconsciously empowered, or kind of like a sigh of relief, or like a phew. Well, I was like, that's bad, but it could happen to me. Like, type of feeling whenever that happens when they see police, because they know that like this guy's gonna get killed. If anything happens, he's gonna get killed. I'm not gonna be the one in the wrong. If police are called, I'm always gonna have my side's always gonna be taken.
Yo, you know what I just thought of? On some Gattaca type shit. What if the trend continues? It never stops. Police brutality against minorities, things like that.
Yeah.
What if eventually it gets to the point where it's genetic? Where a black baby could see a person in a uniform resembles like a police uniform. Kind of like how certain species of birds can see like bigger birds and just off rip know that they're a threat. Like I've seen owls. Owls and crows hate each other. They're like blood and Crips. An owl can see a crow and have never seen a crow in its life and want to kill that crow.
You have no idea how much I want that to be a topic.
No, but let's go into it. But no, this is fact.
No, the owls and crows thing, not this.
No. But this is the metaphor though. This is the metaphor. Owls and crows are genetically predispositioned to. to hate each other. I like birds, bro. I got a book on birds. I read up on them
like
sometimes.
animals.
Owls and crows are genetically predispositioned to hate each other. Even if an owl has never ever seen a crow in its life, if you should expose a baby owl to a crow, it will immediately either cry for its mother or try to defend its own life by attacking the bird. They just know to hate each other. What if in the future, where these things continue to happen, that it gets genetically imprinted on people of color,
basically,
to see someone in a uniform like that and be like, yo, I intrinsically know
niggas become,
they're not on my side.
Niggas and police become aliens versus predators.
Exactly. Yo, that's it. That's it. It becomes exactly that.
Oh man.
I mean, we already halfway there, yo.
Yo,
by the time
police
you're young,
gotta be alien. They gotta be alien because they just seem like an alien type of like vibe. They stick the tongue with the teeth.
Plus the predators got dreads. I think that automatically qualifies the predator as a nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, naturally, police would be predators, but you know, I just get an alien vibe from them. But maybe aliens should be niggas because aliens are black. They can jump. They're like naturally they can jump high. They're really strong. Like Predator relies on like weapons and shit.
Predators are pretty athletic too. Predators, they're
but they're not athletic
because they're hunters.
Aliens can literally climb up walls, bro. They can free run.
Okay, we can have the aliens. Which one is the alien debate later? Niggas or cops? I just wanted to put that fantasy scenario out there.
So let's get back to Doorway Debra. So Doorway, what's empowering Doorway Debra? It could be social media, but I know like the end result is that you know we're kind of riding a wave right now of radical extremist feminazi shit, and it's kind of happening at the same time though as a lot of these sexual assault cases are. They're not even cases because not a lot of these things are even playing out. See, people say cases, but they're not playing out in courtrooms. Like Bill Cosby is the only one who could get any fucking jail time out of this. Kevin Spacey didn't happen in a fucking courtroom. Harvey Weinstein is just going to
Kevin
court
Spacey
now.
touched a boy, so it doesn't matter.
Right, yeah, exactly. But Harvey Weinstein now is just possibly going to court. Ben Affleck was accused of shit.
Yeah, Ben Affleck disappeared.
Oh, 100%. He dropped off the planet Earth. He was like, okay, I'm done.
He disappeared. Right.
I know Ben Affleck has been accused. Brad Pitt has been accused. I know Brad Pitt, I think he had to drop off. He had to like drop off some type of movie project he was working on just because of this accusation.
Didn't someone who had a morning show get accused too and had to lose their job? Some guy on a morning show. I forget his name right now.
Yeah, I think he does Good Morning America, right?
I think that's it. I think Good Morning America. I forget the dude's name though. I'm not 70 and I don't watch Good Morning America.
No, not black dude. White dude.
It was white dude.
White dude. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Hey, why is Bill Cosby the only dude to go to jail? Out of all of this shit.
I don't know. I never read it that far into the case to even.
I heard he pled guilty, but I just think it's a little weird that like the black dude. It's a horror movie. Black dude goes down first.
Yeah, man. That of course we're getting like PTSD flashbacks because we've been exposed to that shit since we've been fucking kids. So, but I don't know why.
It's gonna be genetic soon, man. It's gonna be genetic. Watch.
It could be.
It keeps going
but
the way
Doorway
it's going.
Debra was definitely in the wrong. I heard she got fired from her job. I don't know what other repercussions have happened to her, but they're definitely well deserved.
Absolutely. You know what else? You brought this up just a second ago.
Yeah.
You're talking about sexual assault cases and things playing out in courtrooms.
Yep.
What do you think about Brett Kavanaugh, man?
All right, so now we're officially hopping into the Brett Kavanaugh, aka K-Dub topic. K-Dub. So what do I think about K-Dub? K-Dub is another one, man. I heard, it's funny because I'm really getting like a retroactive. Everything that I know about this guy, I got kind of retroactively through like either news alerts on my iPhone, Reddit or like SNL skits. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like the SNL cold open or some shit.
Yo, you and me both. I did read an article prior to us having this discussion just to try to read up on him, but I'm gonna keep it true, man. I live in 2018. I'm young. My attention span's mad short. I got mad bored of that article. He just seems like a regular dude, regular white dude.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I do know a little bit about, like, once again, I'm gonna use this word case, but this is not playing out in a traditional courtroom. Like, he's not like he's being, like, you know, he doesn't have any formal charges being pressed against him. It's literally like this person was just being called to testify about something on in front of Congress, on the behalf of Congress or whatever. So for what I know about the case is that he literally got I don't know who this woman is. I think she's called something Ford.
Dr. Christine Ford.
Yeah, Ford. Dr. Christine Ford. All right. So what I know about the case is that he got accused by Dr. Christine Ford shortly after he was announced for being, up for the Supreme Court. Now that, to me, that's key. All right. Before this, it's not like he just went from working at fucking Costco to fucking Supreme Court judge. This motherfucker had a long public career. If he did,
that's a hell of a jump.
That's 100%. Yo, let me get what you want. Let me get what you want.
Limitless pill or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. But he had like a long public career. You just don't go from, like, no matter if you're like on the right or the left, sides of the political spectrum. You just don't go from like being nobody to being Supreme Court judge. Even with Trump, who's a fucking, like, he's psychotic. He would probably make the Joe the plumber nigga from like the 2016 election or whatever, or I think that's what it was. Like, what was it? 2012, the 2012 election. He'll probably nominate that nigga into his fucking cabinet. You know what I'm saying? If he met him on the fucking campaign trail. But Brett Kavanaugh had a long public career. This Christine Ford woman never decided to accuse him during that entire time. He had a long public career. I don't remember what he was doing before then. I think he was maybe some type of lower level judge, maybe a federal judge or something like that. Never accused him at any other time. But when he became when he was on the
Supreme Court.
Yeah, when he was on the Supreme Court, he was literally got accused of that at that time. And that was just like the most inconvenient time for him. And it kind of, to me, it just showed, okay, this guy's getting like, he's getting clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, he's getting clout now. Like, let me come out and, accuse him of this and bring this out before he gets like the ultimate prize in life. Like, I can't let him get this high up on the totem pole. I gotta like stop him somehow. It's really like, it's like LeBron block in the NBA finals. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally see Andre Iguodala going for the layup and LeBron is coming. Like, Christine Ford is like LeBron in this situation, is coming from behind for the chase down block. And it's fucking hilarious. So that's what's going on. That's what I know about the case. It happened like 20 years ago, and it happened like at a college party, and apparently he was drunk.
I believe it's high school. I want to say it was
high school.
Don't quote me on
high
that.
School. It wasn't.
Don't quote me on that.
No, it was high school. It was high school. I believe it was high school.
Because I think she said he was 17.
Yeah. I think it was high school. So it was. This dude is like 50. So it was a good, solid 40 to 35, 40 something years ago.
So what's your take, man? You think it's politically motivated, or she just had to get it off her chest? Or,
well, hold up. I wanted to say this. I don't remember what I had, where I went to dinner last week. Remembering something that happened 30, 40, even things that are traumatic, like you ever seen like your parents fight, like get into a big fight?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep it true. That memory has definitely stuck around.
Okay, so
I don't remember the day or the time or no shit, but I remember specifically it, being night and like what went down. It was kind of fucked up.
Okay, so do you remember exactly how everything occurred though? in
Nah.
sequence?
Nah.
Okay, I don't either. And I've seen like just to use the parent fighting scenario, I've seen a lot of parental fights, family disputes, and if I was to try to recount just any one of those traumatic memories and try to like tell and have somebody like and compare it to a video recording of how things happen, somebody would be like, yeah, my nigga, I think you made this up. And be like, no, that's how.
If it was an exam, you probably have like a 30% on this shit.
Yeah, I'll probably get a 30.
You would definitely
or
be failing.
literally, if you get a 30%, if you can only tell something within a 30%, realm of accuracy, that's borderline fantasy. That's borderline like just a lie. Because if only 30% of something you say is true, that's a lie. That's pretty much just a lie. There's no other way to put it. That's pretty much just a lie. Like,
yo, it's like you ordered like a cocktail. You know how cocktails come with like olives on the toothpick. It's like the cocktail is 70% truth, 70% live vodka, and like 2% like actual truth.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That was a bad analogy. Kind of ran out of steam on that
Kinda
one.
was. But at that point, 30% of the truth is not the truth. It's pretty much just a lie. And I'm not saying what she said was 30% truth, but what I'm saying to you is even things that happened to me at 12, 13, okay, these are ages that people get, not everybody, but I'm just saying it has happened. People have gotten sexually assaulted at. I'm 22 now. If I was to try to account what happened at 13 or 12 now, and it's not been even double that time because I'm only 22, I would have a hard time accounting what happened. Because there's been so many, like, I grew up like in a really fucking unstable fucking family. I would have a hard time accounting that type of traumatic event. It just because it's been so many years.
To the fullest degree.
Yes.
To the fullest degree. You know it happened.
Yeah,
you can recall it happened.
I would know it happened, but I just wouldn't know like how it happened, what happened first. Where
you'd be playing Memento with yourself.
Right, exactly.
Basically.
And I would probably only be able to tell you maybe 30% to 40% of what actually happened. And what's...
Yo, can I get a little recognition, man? You be playing Memento with yourself? That was a good bar. That was a real good bar. I want to look like a round of applause.
I don't even...
You never seen the movie Memento? Guy Pearce, Memento? Oh, wow. Dude lost his memory. The whole movie happens backwards, and you have to try to piece everything together.
Okay. And even if our listeners who've seen that movie, you can go ahead and give him a pat on the back.
It was a hot bar, dog. It was a hot bar.
All right, hot bar. So, Christina Ford, she accused Mr. K-Dub of...
K-Dub?
Too much pizza again. If you... listen to the last episode, then you know what I'm talking about. Pizza Domino's life. Nah, I'm getting those homemade pizzas. All right, so we know that Christine Ford accused K-Dub. Something happened 30 years ago at least. It played out on the highest level for everybody to consume. The FBI eventually got involved. Now, the funniest thing about the K-Dub situation is that K-Dub had to fucking testify, and his testimony was absolutely hilarious because of this nigga's theatrics. It was must watch.
Yo, wasn't he like crying at one point?
I don't even.
Wasn't he crying at one point? He broke down. I know he broke down. I can't remember if it was tears.
He was slamming his fist. He was. I'm not a murderer. You know, I was gonna say I'm not a murderer, but he wasn't. He wasn't accused. He had brought up like, you know, my children are here, my wife has to sit in front of this and hear this, all this other type of stuff. He says he has daughters and all this type of stuff. And I 100% believe him. I mean, imagine sitting there, you know, with your wife and your children. Maybe you met your wife in college, and this woman from high school has now came back into your life at the impetus of you being, this is a high point of his life. He's being nominated to the Supreme Court and saying, you raped me in high school. And he has to defend himself in the highest court in the land, in Congress, in front of the Senate. I would break down crying too, even if a nigga was guilty of it. On some OJ shit. Even if a nigga was guilty, you gotta feel like this is some like universal karma level shit happening. Because it's like 10 years you get away with it, 15 years you get away with it, 20 years you don't even think about it. You're like, you're wiping your ass on a toilet and you like just, you know, you have a vague memory of like, you know, an alcohol or something. Like your mind drifts there for some reason and you go, oh, why did I think about that? You flush the toilet and you go about your day. At a certain point it just doesn't affect you anymore. It's saying if he was guilty of it. Him not being guilty of it, he probably just didn't think about any of this probably 2 to 5 years afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So the FBI eventually got involved. I know Ms. Ford testified. The FBI eventually got involved, and here's the thing: liberals, conservatives, I'm not going to take a side on this when it comes to the FBI, because the FBI have investigated Democrats and Republicans. They're currently investigating the Republican president, Donald Trump. You may have heard of him. So I'm not gonna take the FBI's, you know, or you know, and doubt the FBI's accreditation on this and be like, well, they were just trying to get Kavanaugh on the fucking Supreme Court. Because if they were really they're pretty anti-conservative, why would they do that?
Yeah, they're pretty unbiased as far as organizations go. At least it seems that way. You know, I don't really know. I know the FBI knows everything about me, but I don't know shit about them. But from what I can say, they seem unbiased.
Not even that though. Including that, but that another aspect to it is that people try to say, well, the FBI, they did like a really short, you know, job. Like they didn't do a full investigation, or their investigation was lacking. Okay, so you're gonna say in one aspect the FBI is competent enough to investigate Donald Trump and an international scheme to collude with Russia, but they're not competent enough to investigate a rape that happened 30 years.
Yo, you know what would solve this?
What?
Morty's mind blowers.
Yo!
That's what we need. We need Morty's mind blowers.
Yo.
We need just a motherfucking like helmet you can put on bitches and niggas.
100%. 100%.
And just extract the memories
said niggas and bitches.
And just extract the memories from there. Yo, I solved it. I solved the world, nigga. I just solved the motherfucking world.
So what is your feeling on K-Dub then, man?
Here's my feeling on K-Dub, man. I haven't done a ton of research on him personally to investigate him. And I'm not gonna go out my way to attack his character so much on this, because this shit probably happened before I was born.
100%.
So if it did happen at all, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give it the leeway. Is if it happened at all, I wasn't.
Well, up to this point, the FBI have said, no, never happened. No, yeah. There's not any substantial evidence that we can even press charges against him.
But here's what I want to pull forward from this. And I'm gonna say this in advance. At this point,
by the way, I'm not saying that it never happened. I'm saying that's what the FBI has reported.
Yeah.
The record.
Here's what I want to pull forward from this as a solution for things going forward. And this may not be the perfect solution. Don't quote me on this. I know there's ways to probably improve things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking Yeezus out here. I'm not a self-proclaimed genius. I'm just giving you what I think is rational, logical thought. Let's say in the event that something like this were to happen to you, you're a female, or your friend, or your family, or something. And I'm not a lawyer either, so don't take this shit as legal advice. My best course.
Panda and well, it's gonna be like
The law offices of Panda and
Roberts. Panda and Rex Law Incorporated.
Yo, what would our building look like?
Stone. Oh, yo, it would be fucking lit. One would be like a Zen garden. That'd be your shit. It'd be like a Zen garden with little bamboo fucking, what do you ever fucking call those things?
Bamboo trees.
Bamboo trees and shit.
Lots of feng shui. Lots of feng shui popping over there.
Lots of feng shui. My side gotta be like a fucking like gridiron gym with like a punching bag and like raw meat.
I was thinking it looks like a volcano.
Raw meat everywhere. No, because Rex gotta stay in the gym. It's like raw meat everywhere. There's like a treadmill in the middle of the fucking office. Nigga comes in and I'm like literally giving him legal advice while I'm running on the treadmill. Yeah. No. You subpoena him then. You subpoena him. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it. You produce that warrant.
Yo, our law office is so sweet.
Rex is a 30-year-old white man. Just to be clear, he's a 30 or 35-year-old white man.
Yo, just to be so sweet about it, right? Yeah. Just to be so sweet. In court, we make like the perfect team. Because you could like prosecute the fuck out of somebody. And I could just defend everybody. Just appeal to emotion.
Like, no. Yeah, as soon as I tear that person to shreds,
it's impossible
you gotta come to him.
For my client to be there because he was at home drinking tea at 7:30. And only good people drink tea.
No, you gotta come in with the Dr. Phil voice.
Only good people drink tea.
I gotta come up to come up to the stand like Alex Jones and be like, "You're a little fucking dirty whore, aren't you?" And then be like, "I object." And he's like, "Oh, whatever, I'll take that back. Look, you murder him, right? You filthy murderer. You're a sad, terrible person. Admit it. Go back to your stand." And then Panda's gotta come forward. Cue Panda.
Oh, look.
Voice.
Wait, are you prosecuting somebody? I can't defend the person you just tried to prosecute. We gotta be on the same side.
Look, you gotta come up there and you gotta be like this. Look, you were there that night, and I know you had feelings for her. This is true. I know it. You don't have to say. But that night you walked in, and you saw the condom on the baby seat, and you knew Jay-Z had fucked your baby mama. Isn't that right, Nas?
That was a good Panda impression.
So that's why you went into that studio, and you murdered him. You murdered him on wax. You killed Jay-Z on record. You released the song Ether, and you made the song that made the term fuck Jay-Z popular, didn't you? I did, man. I killed him. I thought I killed his whole career, and I meant to do it, not do it again.
Yo, we also make really good cop, bad cop. Rex and Panda, good cop, bad cop. We could do that too.
Dum 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 dum.
You was thinking Law and Order too? Yo, let's get back to the subject. I forget where we're even at. Hold up. K-Dub. Here's the thing, man. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. And you take it and run with it. But I think it's a sound opinion. If something like this does happen to you, I think it's in your best interest, or your friend's best interest, whoever it's happened to report it immediately. Especially if it's sexual assault and it's rape.
Yes.
It's important to do that.
Get
because
a fucking police
DNA
report. Jesus, man.
Hold on. More than that.
Well, I'm saying at the least.
You get your Rex is showing. Let me Panda this out real quick. Your Rex is showing.
What is that like? That's like a nut like slipping out of the boxer. You got some balls. You got some balls showing.
Yo, you got some sideball coming out.
Sideball coming out.
Tuck it back in. Yo, look. DNA evidence doesn't last forever, right? If you were sexually assaulted in that case, it doesn't last forever. I've heard this, that you want to, if you have been sexually assaulted, say you've been raped, don't shower. A lot of people want to shower because it's comforting. Shower and cleaning yourself using soap can get rid of the evidence that can
giving,
provide
like, the
you
full
justice.
college fucking like seminar on
No,
rape right now.
nah. Let me just panda this shit out. Let me panda this shit out, right? You don't shower, right? You immediately report it. You immediately request a rape kit. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling traumatized, you speak to someone close to you, about it. And the thing is, definitely speak about it. Don't just shut up and hold it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely speak about it. Let it be known. But if this does happen,
Talking about like
if it does happen, if it does happen, though, it is in your best interest. If you don't want to end up like Dr. Christine Ford, who may have actually had a case against this person, but she waited too long.
Way too.
And the only way for it, and the only even thing with Bill Cosby, if Bill Cosby hadn't admitted guilty, I don't know if there was enough evidence to commit him. It's too long, and these things are time sensitive. They're time sensitive.
That's why Bill
to.
Cosby only got 1 to fucking 3 years or some shit.
And that's because he pled guilty.
Right.
That's because he pled guilty to it. If he didn't plead guilty, he may not have even been convicted. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to do something immediately about it. And there are outs and opportunities. I'm sure it's a Google away. Google's like 100 times more knowledgeable on this shit than I am. But it's just important to make don't wait a week. Don't wait 2 months. Don't wait 7 years. Don't wait 7 years or 17 years. Do it immediately, that day, that night.
I can't fucking whistle.
Within the hour. So that's the best advice I can give in that situation, because otherwise you may end up in a situation like Dr. Christine Ford, where it may or may not have happened. Yeah. We would never know, though. There's no evidence. Yeah. And like I said, you got to believe all proof. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to you. I understand it may be something that's traumatizing to you, but I'm not going to be like, yo, I can't defend you without the evidence.
Panda, no, I
just can't.
Go at it, Panda. Go at it, Panda.
I can't defend you without the evidence. You know what I'm saying? I need that. And not just me. If you're talking about me, if you're talking about court of law, talking about even the FBI says we need evidence.
Yeah.
And we don't have enough.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it came down to. And they were trying to retroactively do an investigation on something 30 or 40 years ago.
And it's hard
and witnesses are
sexually assault.
Hard to get in contact with, or have spotty memory as well, because they're all fucking nearly senior citizen at this point.
There's such thing as witness tampering. You're right. They're old. You probably can't even remember that shit.
But not only that, though.
But there's witness tampering, too. Your memory can be influenced by other people.
But, yeah, exactly.
Saying, oh, you weren't there.
That was exactly where I was going to go with it. Here's the thing. If any of those witnesses, and this is true, if any of those witnesses admitted to the FBI that they saw Christine Ford's testimony, they're automatically disqualified. You know why? Because then her testimony and what she said on television, and them viewing that and knowing that, can now influence what they say to the FBI and what they recount.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. That was it.
I mean, it's like,
so as far as the K-Dub thing,
actually making a deliberate or a definitive fucking ruling at this point is beyond fucking impossible. It's like there's no way. So now this whole thing has to play out in public court, the court of public opinion.
There's no way unless we get Morty's mind blowers. That's it. It's the only way.
100%.
I'm sticking by that.
We're gonna start a petition for Morty's mind blowers.
Straight up. You can sign up at rexandpanda.com.
GoFundMe for Morty's mind blowers. Fuck all that SpaceX bullshit. Let's get some Morty's mind blowers in this bitch, man.
Let's get them. Let's actually solve this shit. Did you really see Sasquatch last night? Or was you just drunk looking at your baby mama? Morty's mind blowers.
You'll never know. Because it's
never know.
A little vial in the basement by your mama.
Morty mind blowers.
Your mama's got like all the precious memories hidden away. Alright, so look.
That would be weird, yo. That would be weird. That would be weird. Your mama's like, hey, I got you first. I got the day you lost your virginity. What? What? Hey, look.
Happened like 2 years
you
earlier.
You came before you even stuck the dick in.
Happened like 2 years earlier with like some like your babysitter, and she's like, this was not good. This is not a good moment for him. Like the babysitter was like, yeah, his dick wasn't like big or anything. Has he been through puberty yet?
My little man's growing up, Mom.
He's like, you're like crying in the corner and trying to get over. All right, so look, let's officially hop into our next topic. Kanye or Cinnabon.
Well, yo, I had a killer transition for that, but you just kind of Pete Davidson the transition. That's cool though. That's cool. We'll just hop into it.
Yeah.
Kanye West. Do we even care anymore? Do you? Let me ask you, Rex, right now. Hand on the Bible. Other hand in the air. Dick out. Testimony. Do you even care about Kanye West?
I don't give a fuck about Kanye. I don't wear those fucking Yeezys, and his new songs are scratchy. They make my ears itch. And yeah, that's how Rex feels.
Why not?
Why not? Ye has. I first want to say Ye influenced me in every single facet of my life. Kanye West is probably more responsible for who I am than my dad.
Damn. I don't know if that's a big up to Kanye or a shot at your dad.
It's a big up to Kanye, man. It's a big up to Kanye. It's a big up to Kanye and how influential he was. I'm put it this way: he was a bigger influence on who I am than my dad and Lil Wayne. Okay, so let's put it in perspective. Because of his work ethic, his mind, how he approached problems, how he looked at his outlook on the world, his mentality towards the world and his craft, all of those things hugely influenced my life. And so when I say I don't care what Kanye has to say politically, it is not coming from like a short, like a small, like a thought or anything like that. It's not something that I say lightly. I don't give a fuck what Kanye has to say on about a lot of things anymore. He's kind of like a crazy uncle at this point.
That's kind of how I feel too. I was actually, that's the exact same thing I was thinking. He feels like the crazy uncle or the crazy family member right now that you, at this point, at first you were like giving him the benefit of the doubt, but at this point you just ignore. Like, oh yeah, that's Uncle Ray Ray, man. He on some shit or something. I don't know what's going on in his life. We don't even talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? He's just over there.
Uncle Ray Ray started fucking with that bitch, man. Nigga ain't been right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be out all, he be home like around 8 o'clock at night. He don't never come out no more.
He be howling at the moon. I don't even know what that's about. He think he a dog, like Balto or some shit, but he really not. He also poops in the kitty litter. It's weird. We don't even have a cat. We don't have a cat. It's just a kitty litter box. So, Uncle Ray Ray's lost it. But nah, man, I haven't even watched the Kanye Trump thing. I didn't even watch the SNL like parody of it, really. I don't care. I don't care, man. And which is sad to say because I feel a lot like you about Ye, and how he influenced my life in certain ways. Big influence, you know what I'm saying? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the album that got me into rap. So that says something.
For me, it was graduate.
And before that, I just wasn't like really into like music at all. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't relate to a lot of it. And then Dark Fantasy dropped, and I was like, this makes me feel something. So I think that says a lot about like Panda's inner feelings too. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's responsible for like a lot of influence, and it's sad to be like, I don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Yeah, and it is sad. It's like the ultimate. There is a moment in one of my favorite movies called Hercules. Everybody.
Hercules. Ooh,
Wow, I don't know what that last part was. Sounded like a really stressful like shit.
That was my thugger ad-lib.
Yeah.
My thugger ad-lib.
Thugger. Hercules. In the movie Hercules, he at one point he makes a deal with Hades to save the soul of his beloved, and in the deal he gives up all of his godly powers for 24 hours. And to me, that's what Kanye looks like. If you've seen the Hercules movie, like, he literally loses all of his color. His muscles kind of shrink and shrivel a little bit. He becomes like lethargic, and that's what Kanye looks like. Kanye looks like Hercules, after he loses his powers. So, Kanye in general, no, I don't care. Yes, it's sad to see. I wish dude would get better and he would get, in a good mental place.
Yeah, man, get well, dog. Get well, man. Take care of yourself out here. Yeezy. If I could send a special message to you, I would. I'm gonna say it. Well, number one is, is Kim K's pussy fake too? But my other message would be,
probably,
yo, man, I really need you to take care of
yourself.
What
if it's just a fleshlight?
Yo, that would explain some things. But look, man, Kanye, it's sad to say, man. While we on the topic of rap, dude, I want to talk about some other rap shit. We were actually just having like a personal conversation about rap the other day, and New York rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because for a while there was like, there was a definitive king of a region. You know what I'm saying? You was king of New York, king of LA, things like that. Now with New York, it's like the throne's up for air. You know what I'm saying? It's up for grabs. Who you think are like the contenders for that shit?
It's definitely got to be Cardi. Cardi's, although she's so new to the scene, she's definitely had
she popping
the biggest commercial success in New York since ASAP Rocky. So yeah, Cardi's definitely got to be a contender. I think A Boogie is like the hottest young nigga out of the city, and he's definitely doing his thing. Anybody who doesn't know A Boogie, you just not a real hip hop fan. You probably like a little 15, 16-year-old white girl who lives in fucking Idaho or some shit, and you just wear like pink hoodies and fucking leggings and shit, and you like rap because you fantasize about getting nigga dick. But,
whoa.
Problematic.
Whoa.
Problematic.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. We taking it down, taking you in the Maybach curtains. Taking you in the Maybach curtains. Yo,
what's up with you with Maybach curtains tonight, too? Whoa.
It's the Maybach curtains. Yo, so in the Maybach curtains, we talk about, it's that real, it's the real. When you in the Maybach curtains, you're not talking about this shit that's happening flashy behind the cameras. You're getting that real straight talk. You know what I'm saying? You're getting that Grey Poupon, high quality, premium straight talk. You know what I'm saying? Behind the curtains.
When did Grey Poupon become the standard for anything? It's mustard. Yo, whoa.
Yo, you don't know. Whoa. Wait, you've never seen a Grey Poupon commercial?
Oh, I've seen the commercials, nigga. It's just mustard, though.
No, it's not, B. Grey Poupon has had that's literally Grey Poupon's brand. It's like being like, we're the top shelf shit.
I know what the brand is. I'm just saying. Like, at the end of the day, Grey Poupon is just mustard.
It's not just mustard.
I get what you're saying, man. Let's keep it real. I'm glad you put that out there.
Grey Poupon is the DJ Mustard of mustard.
Don't understand. I'm glad you put that out there. You could have just gave Panda a little heads up. Panda's over here just chilling, thinking about what he's about to say. You're like, nigga dick. I'm like,
pot like a nigga popping, bobbing weed.
So, look, man, A Boogie is popping, but what about 6ix9ine, man? I think, real talk, I like 6ix9ine. I like 6ix9ine a lot. I'm talking about the rapper. I don't want y'all out here getting it like confused on some other shit. Tekashi 6ix9ine is hot. That nigga is like, he's killing it right now. And I fuck with his music. I fuck with the Fifi shit. I fuck with the Gummo. I fuck with the song he had A Boogie on. I even fuck with his album cover. You seen that colorful ass album cover?
I do. I fuck with all his album covers. I love them.
It's lit. It's lit. Yo, it made me, I low-key want a coloring book of that shit.
100%. I never thought about that, but yeah. Definitely.
It'd be lit. It'd be lit. Yo, if they do that, I need my royalties though. But straight up though, I think 6ix9ine is also like a legit, he's in the ring for it. It's a 3-way fight.
I think it's big. Hold up, you forgetting the fucking Rocky, my nigga.
I think Rocky's going for something else though. I don't think Rocky cares about New York. I don't say he doesn't care. I just feel like he doesn't. That's not where he feels like his throne should be.
I think ASAP Rocky would disagree.
Rocky
with you,
could be.
Okay.
I feel like Rocky could be if he really wanted to, but Rocky hasn't even lived in the country for like years now.
You think that matters to that nigga? You think that nigga shouldn't think he should have the King of New York title by default?
Then that nigga shoot for it. Say something. Cardi out here actively like, yo, I'm the King of New York.
Yes.
When's the last time I ain't heard Rocky not once on the new album be like, yo, I'm the King of New York?
I've already seen him in a Hot 97 interview, like his last recent Hot 97 interview.
Recent.
No, not recent, but it was his last Hot 97 interview that asked him about it.
Was it from this year?
I don't know.
Okay, because he didn't say shit about it on the album.
No.
Not even on a single or promotional single, none of that shit. So as far as I'm concerned, Rocky's like resigned from the race. He's not interested in being King of New York. Because I feel like if anyone could take that lead right now, he could. But he hasn't. I don't think he's interested.
Yeah.
It's like a senator who could be president, but he just don't want to be president. I think just three. I think it's just the 3-way fight right now.
All right, so if it's Cardi, Boogie, and 6ix9ine, who wins that scrap?
Who wins the scrap?
Yeah.
Talking about physically? So I feel like Cardi would probably body like 6ix9ine, just like sit on him.
Yeah, but A Boogie coming in there, he like that. Yo, I don't know if you've seen that nigga, but that nigga like wears a lot of chains.
I feel like he'll swing on you for sure.
That's not what I'm worried about though. I feel like all the chains that the nigga wears is that he'll literally be able just to like throw them like a hula hoop. He'll be able to hula hoop his neck. Like, you ever seen like somebody like run into battle like a barbarian with a mace? Oh. He'll run into fucking fights with like the chains swinging around his neck like a hula hoop, like a mace. And just literally knock out all of his opponents in the fight with all his chains, my nigga. Just you just hear mad clinking. And you would just know A Boogie's
Yo, I can see him like dancing with his pinkies out and like singing in the auto tune while he doing it too. It's so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning. Nah, man. I had another thought about the chains thing too. What if he threw him off and he was like Piccolo? Like Piccolo's.
Oh yeah, like with the heavy weighting training clothes. He throws him off and he's like Goku and he does some stretches. Yes, just give me 1 second. He jumps like over the fucking like Bronx projects.
Straight up.
All right, yeah, I'm ready. He gets into like the typical nigga, like, standing fighting pose, where like his hands is like they're like niggas hold their fists for some reason. Like when they about to fight, like niggas hold guns. They're like sideways cocked for some reason, because they don't want to look like old timey boxers. They don't want to look like an old timey boxer, like going, all right, come on, throw one.
Yeah, man. That's the real purpose behind Boogie's chains. It's training weight for him.
They're
just ready for the day.
They're weapons.
Yeah. But nah, man. Who you think is gonna come out on top though? If anybody, maybe someone else will pop up.
If 6ix9ine lives, I give it.
Damn. If 6ix9ine lives, whoa. Back that ass up. What?
Oh, whoa! I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. I will respectfully turn around, not even walk backwards, because now I feel like threatened, you Kevin Spacey ass nigga. Just told me to back that ass up. Oh Kevin Spacey.
Look, you know I ain't mean it like that.
Ass motherfucker.
Over there accusing niggas of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna accuse you.
Yeah, when you say back that ass up, yeah. Girl, you look good. Boy, you look good with that suit.
Whoa. Nah, man. Nah, if he lives.
No, I will.
What do you
I
mean
will
if he lives,
respectfully
though,
turn
man?
around and backtrack to that statement.
Nigga, I'm over that. I'm over that. What do you mean if he lives?
Then 6ix9ine. So if he lives, I mean, he's got into a lot of shit, man. He's not like dude's not a saint. He's not Saint Teresa out here, or he's not Saint Teresa. So.
Mother Teresa was not a saint. If you ever look her up on Wikipedia, I'm gonna save y'all the details.
Okay,
she's
motherfucking
not who you
Teresa,
think she is.
fucking Mr. Wikipedia ass nigga.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
All right,
knowledge, nigga.
All right, be okay with that.
Knowledge.
Oh, fucking 5% ass.
Knowledge,
nigga.
You over here, you
what's
sexually
today's
accusing
math,
niggas of shit.
What's today's
you
math,
sexually
nigga?
accusing niggas of being
Knowledge,
Kevin
nigga.
Spacey, dog.
What's today's math?
I should fucking put you on the court of public opinion.
Right, exactly. So if 6ix9ine lives, he's got into a lot of shit. He just got robbed and he was held at gunpoint. Nigga had to like tell his baby moms to run him some money from the upstairs apartment or some shit. Hey yo,
that nigga has a kid?
Adrian.
That nigga has a kid?
Yeah, nigga's got a kid, apparently.
Damn, I did not know that.
Or it's like a girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend or something.
Yo, does this kid have the same hairstyle as him?
Yeah.
Same hair colors and everything?
It's
Like,
genetic.
was it just slide out the womb with it? Oh, he looks just like you. I know.
Nah, nigga tried to deny it. that ain't my baby, bitch. Stupid.
Nigga,
The baby's
nigga,
like,
look at
Daddy!
him. Look at him, nigga. Look just like you. He got the
No.
tattoo. Look, he got the forehead tattoo. He got your little happy trail on your belly and shit. And he got the rainbow color hair. How you gonna say ain't your baby? I'm my baby.
Yo, and then the baby
bitch.
go, Daddy! Oh.
Yeah, he just screams. He doesn't even like talk like he doesn't go goo gaga, just softly, just
Yeah, just
Go
scream.
gaga. Warm up the milk.
Nah,
Titty with
man.
the stiffy
Yo, so if 6ix9ine
Licky,
lives, you think he
Drippy.
if 6ix9ine lives, you think he wins? You think he wins?
Nah, man. I think if 6ix9ine lives, it'll come down to him versus Cardi. I think A Boogie, he's too smooth, man. He's too smooth. He's like Usher. Like if Usher like grew up in the Bronx. Like if Usher grew up in the Bronx, he would have been like rapping and shit. He wouldn't have been dancing, going ooh. He'd be like, it would be like a little harder, I guess, a little rougher. It would be like you know what I'm saying? It'd be like it wouldn't be like ooh.
Yo, man, my money's on Cardi. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. My money's on Cardi.
Yeah.
And the reason why is Cardi got all the women. All of them.
Yeah.
And it's strength in numbers, dog.
But I feel like
People love 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine would literally just be like, he would be so deep. Like, imagine if Cardi tried to publicly challenge him for the like the title of like King of New York. 6ix9ine would just show up with like 500 fucking like just fresh parolees from like Rikers Island.
I mean, if you're talking about like an actual fist fight, then yeah, but I'm talking about
No,
like
but he
just
would
in
just
terms
show
of like
up
culture.
because he just goes with I imagine this nigga is like a roaming parole agent. He just has like 500 fresh parolees just off of like fucking serving like life ass niggas just running around with him at all times, except for when he got robbed.
Yo.
Apparently.
I'm gonna keep it true, man. This is hip hop. The female vote matters. Cardi's got all of them, and she's just as entertaining too, dog. She's just as entertaining.
Yeah, which actually says
As
something
6ix9ine.
for hip hop because I think just I would say even just 5 years ago that the female vote in hip hop wouldn't have mattered. Think about that. No, like really think about that. 5 years ago, if all the women liked fucking let's rewind it back more. 10 years ago. If 10 years ago all the women that were fans of hip hop liked, I don't know, let's say, what was like Wale, right? If every woman who was a fan of hip hop was a fan of Wale 10 years ago in 2008, it wouldn't have counted for that much.
I don't know, man.
Well, the reason I say
Drake
that-
got a lot of female fans. Drake got a lot of female
Right.
fans.
I think Drake has pulled more women into the hip hop genre than there's ever been before. That's why I say that.
Super facts.
The female fan base itself in hip hop has gargantuously expanded. It's like supernova at this point.
It's expanded. It's expanded, but not only that, Cardi has a significant portion. Her album beat out Nicki Minaj's as far as sales go.
Right.
And Nicki Minaj is a legacy rapper who's had and maintained a female fan base for years now. For years. I don't know a straight dude that listens to Nicki Minaj like that.
Oh, fuck no. Nigga, if I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna whip with you and you play Nicki, it's gotta be like a club record, and it's gotta be like very situational.
Exactly though. Cardi overtook her with her album sales in 6 months, nigga. If
I'm in the whip, yeah, you make a good point. But if I'm in the whip and Bodak Yellow comes on, I'm gonna be like, and it's a dude.
You gonna get lit. You gonna get hyped too.
Nah, I'm not. I might not get hyped, but I'll be like, okay, I can see it. You know, I'm not gonna question it as much.
If Bodak Yellow or I Like It, or even like Be Careful comes on, I'm gonna keep it chill. I fuck with Be Careful. I thought that was lit.
I'm not gonna get lit.
You're not gonna be like turn it off.
I'm not gonna say turn it off. If Be Careful comes on and I'm in the car with another dude, I am gonna kind of get a little sus. I am gonna kind of be a little sus. I'm like, yo, you going through something? Like, what's going on? Yo, like, you know,
yo, just therapy in the car.
You need to talk.
Therapy in the car. Yeah, man. Me and Tanisha, you know, she fucking on Jamar from the block, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if the baby mine.
Oh, okay. All right. Yo, well, maybe, you know what I'm saying? You know, we could go talk about this.
Be careful with me.
Go talk about this shit instead of listening to Cardi B in the car.
Do it.
No.
The choices and actions you choose. Be careful with me.
No bitch.
So, I
love you, Tanisha.
I think if Cardi, I think Cardi is in the running. I think she's in the lead, but I like 6ix9ine. I think A Boogie's a dark horse contender, and depending on how his next year kind of goes.
Depending on how his neck spins, nigga. That's it. Depending on how that neck spin. If he fucking get the motherfucking chains whipped up like a helicopter.
Oh, word. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, 100%. You know, if it's an actual fight for New York and A Boogie gets that pause, he gets that neck roll going, you know what I'm saying? Like that certain neck roll. You know what neck roll I'm talking about. He gets that motion going. Oh, look out, ladies. Look out, Cardi.
Yeah. Ooh, shit sound like a helicopter taking off.
Oh Lord. Okay, so let's get into that next topic. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. We know we keep it moving. All right, so look, I just brought that from the Jalen and Jacoby fucking podcast. I'm a fan of them too. We borrow from everybody. That's what make great people great. It's greatness. It's what we do. All right, so next topic. Let's talk about these fucking stuck up ass motherfuckers on Reddit, man. I got a problem with these niggas, man. It's time to let the clip out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on. I gotta be your hype man for this, man. I gotta be like, you ever seen that you ever watch Key and Peele with the rap hype man skit?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a hype man for this shit, man. This is called Rampage Rex, man. I fucked it up. Rampage Rex in the motherfucking building.
I got something to say about this. All right. Yo, I need you to UFC me. I need you to UFC me, you know what I'm saying, and introduce me into the octagon.
And over here for tonight's battle, we have Rampage Rex in the left corner. In the right corner, we have all of motherfucking Reddit. Seriously, all of it. Like, it doesn't even matter where you are. If you're on the liberal subs or if you're on the conservative subs, all of Reddit. Refereeing this match is official referee Mario Yamasaki. And when the bell rings, it's a fight. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, motherfucker. motherfuckers, I got something to say about this fucking shit. Nah, this is some fucking bullshit, yo. I'm tired of this shit. Yo, these motherfuckers on Reddit is on another level, bro. I'm not a fucking conservative. I'm not a fucking liberal. But this shit's gotta stop, alright? Look, the confession subreddit of Reddit, y'all, is fucking going to die. I'm going to fucking end you. I'm gonna bury you. I'm gonna do you like fucking like Mick and Eddie and all of them in fucking Goodfellas did to the fucking motherfucker who walked into the bar and told old dude to shine his fucking shoes. Alright? I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take the fucking snub. I'm gonna bash in your fucking brains. I'm gonna stomp you out in the fucking bar. I'm gonna load you into the fucking trunk, and I'm gonna bury your fucking dead bodies in the woods while we fucking complain about who shovels the most dirt. You dead sons of bitches. I'm tired of you, alright? Now look, this is what the fuck happened. Before you die, before I kill you, I'm gonna let you know why you gotta die.
Mama!
Alright? I'm gonna let you know why. Alright? I was subscribed to the Off My Chest fucking subreddit. It wasn't the confession subreddit. It was the Off My Chest subreddit. Let me get it right. Alright? It was the Off My Chest subreddit. I don't ever post on this shit. Alright? Because I don't have anything to get off my fucking chest. Sometimes I just like to go, hey, I thought it was an interesting thing to see and just to, subscribe to. So I subscribed to it. Alright? One day, out of nowhere, I hadn't even fucking commented on your fucking subreddit in months. Out of nowhere, I got, come on, hype man, let's get this fucking shit going. Let them know what the fuck we're really doing in this bitch. Let me drop like a flex bomb in this bitch. Let some gunshots off in this motherfucker, cause I'm going in. Alright? One day, you motherfuckers, one of you fucking moderators just send me a message out of nowhere saying, you've been banned. I'm like, what the fuck? What? So first thing I replied back, I'm like, okay. Why? This is the fucking reply I got from you guys. You have been banned for participating in red pill subreddits. I'm like, what the fuck is a red pill? I don't even know what the fuck. I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. I had to go look your stupid fucking lingo up, because that's how fucking deep these motherfuckers are in the trenches. You motherfuckers are so deep in the fucking bubble that it's fucking ridiculous. You're not even in the bubble. You're like in the soap can. Motherfucker got to dip the wand in the shit. He's got to like scoop it around the edges because it's like no fucking bubble solution at the left. So you got to like tip it over and try to fucking scoop some bubble out and fucking wave it around because there's not enough bubble in the fucking holder, like, to actually like to blow it. He has to like wave it around. So look, you motherfuckers, I had to look that shit up. It's like for like MGTOW, like fucking, I know what MGTOW is, but it's like along those lines. It's like MGTOW type of people. Okay. I got banned for participating in that shit, or participating in the subreddit. And now the participation can be anything from commenting to liking to just subscribing to that subreddit. So that when you subscribe to it, it just pops up in your feed. That's it. You just see it. That's it. So I just got banned for participating. Now, I don't ever even participate really in the MGTOW fucking thing. I just want to see it. I just want to see what these people are talking about. What is the topics? Sometimes if I see something, I might like it. If I find it fucking funny or I disagree with it, that's it. I'm not I'm not a poster. I don't post really on Reddit ever on any subreddit.
Ric Flair drip on these niggas.
So y'all motherfuckers wrote back to me, or I wrote back to you motherfuckers. I said, so you're banning me for participating. So basically, there's no freedom of speech. You're literally infringing on my right to freedom of speech and just even talk. This motherfucker wrote back and said, this isn't court. We can do whatever we want. You have no rights. You have no rights of freedom of speech.
Say, don't we do this every day, huh?
So when I wrote that back, I said, wow.
Woo, woo, woo.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, so y'all just don't even want to hear what the other side is talking about. Now, mind you, this is, like I said, this is the off my chest subreddit. This isn't like liberal, like subreddit. This isn't like the, like late stage capitalism subreddit. This is just the off my chest subreddit. This isn't like intrinsically liberal or conservative. So I wrote back, I was like, wow, so y'all don't even want to hear what the other side is talking about. Like, I'm one of the few black men in that subreddit who's even fucking subscribed to them, let alone who makes a comment every once in a while and gives like an alternative point of view to what their white male point of view is on things.
Yeah.
So then they fucking replied. I don't even know if they fucking replied after that. These motherfuckers were just like, yeah, no, we're not unbanning you. You're banned. I couldn't fucking believe this shit, yo. Y'all motherfuckers, how do y'all even live with yourself if y'all just want to walk around and just live in a fucking bubble, in an echo chamber, and not hear any type of fucking opinion or thought that doesn't come from a Rachel Maddow haircut having ass bitch. I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't understand that shit. It's like, as a black person, I've had to hear every racist type of like ideology there is in the fucking world.
In the books.
I don't like them. I don't even understand most of them. But I've heard them. I've heard them.
No comprehendo.
I've even looked up a few of them just because I was curious.
Curiosity.
Because I was like, why do they feel this way? Why do they feel so strongly? And I've looked. Y'all motherfuckers don't even want to listen. So that's why y'all niggas gonna die. That's why y'all getting cooked. That's why y'all getting a snub nose to the motherfucking nose, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bad shit in his brain, put his nose in the, like whatever Mob D said, whatever Prodigy said to Mob D on this, you know what I'm saying? Shook One's part 2, Quiet Storm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I got to fucking say about y'all bitches.
Yo, bitch ass niggas.
That's why you know why you got the trunk popped on you now.
Yeah.
Alright, Panda, you can come back.
Yo, so this section of Rex Rampage was brought to you by Panda. Panda. Hey, man. Yo, pun intended, man. I hope you got that shit off your chest.
Yeah, I definitely got it off my chest. I'm actually kind of in a sentimental mood. Kind of want to talk about one of our friends, one of our forgotten friends. I think you know who we're talking about.
This next part here is gonna be a tribute to the late rapper Mac Miller, R.I.P. Mac Miller. Before we got off, we just wanted to say to you guys, how we felt about Mac's passing. Rex, since you brought it up, I want you to say your piece first, man.
Mac, I was not expecting you to pass, man. It really took me by surprise. It happened at a time where I was really like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? And then I reached over to my phone and I saw, you had passed. You were like a friend of me. Like, you were literally like an older friend. I wouldn't go as far as to say as an older brother because I don't think we came from that similar of a upbringing. But maybe we did. You didn't really talk about too much of your early childhood too much. You really just gave us you always gave us what was happening currently in your life. You didn't really look too much into the past ever. And I really just respected you. I loved your music. You had a big influence on me early in my life. I'm not a drug user or a drug experimenter, but you let me know what that could be if I wanted to be that person. And you never hid it. You never hid it, and you never tried to paint it in like a glorified way. You showed me like the ups of it and the downs of it. Sometimes you're like, this is great, I love this. This is like synesthesia, and I'm like seeing colors and numbers and all this other type of shit. And then you would also be like, I want to blow my fucking brains out. And I appreciate your candid how candid you were, and you were great, man. I loved you. I love your music. I was always looking forward to hearing more from you. I will miss the hell out of you, man. I always think about any situations, like the butterfly effect. Like I've never met you. I've never even been to one of your shows, and I still think about like the butterfly effect and think like, what if I did something differently, just 2 or 5 days ago? Could that have affected your life in some type of way? I don't know. Love you, man.
Hey, man, if I can say my piece about Mac too. Personally, man, Mac, really appreciated your time on this planet, man. Your music it touched me in a way too. Especially to watching movies with the sounds off album. I'm gonna keep it true. I like to watch movies with the sounds off album. I also like Good AM. Those are good projects. You were incredibly cool when I was in high school, especially. You were like the coolest shit in the block. And I will vividly remember that. I think everybody looks fondly back on their high school days, or at least certain parts of it. But yo, you were the hot shit. And you still are, man. Macadelic to me is a classic. But beyond the music though, as an individual, I think you're someone who is worth looking up to despite your flaws. You just you did keep it real, you kept it real in everything that you're doing. You weren't afraid to speak out on your feelings and speak out on mental health issues, which as people of color, we need to hear more of that from anybody, especially if you're in hip-hop culture. We need to hear more of that, being put out there. So I respect you for being a pioneer in that, man. I'm real sad to hear you go, dude. But you put your legacy out into the world. You're gonna live on forever, dude. Yeah, man. I'm happy you were here. So that being said, man, it's been a great time, dude. Been a great time talking with you, man. We definitely gotta link up on the next one, man. I want to tell everybody who's listening, if you were offended by anything we said,
fuck your
hurt
feelings.
Your feelings.
If you offended,
I was gonna say Panda's gonna say, hey, it's A-okay if you offended. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that
Rex
way.
Gonna say,
it's cool.
Fuck how you feeling.
At the end of the day, this is just our opinions, and if you disagree with them, fuck your. I'm kidding. If you disagree with them, no, that's cool.
Like, fuck your feelings.
If you disagree with them, that's cool.
That's a Lil Wayne song.
I want to end it on a positive note though. It's Rex and Panda, baby. It's not stopping. It's gonna keep going. This is only round 2.
We won't stop. I thought I touched you there. We won't stop.
Right. It's coming. This is only round 2. We're gonna treat it like the Jason series. Every other year they got a new Jason movie, nigga.
Friday the 13th
so,
for y'all niggas.
Killing it. So on that note, man, much love, Panda. Much love to everybody listening. And or I said Panda. Much love, Rex. Much love to everybody listening. And
this nigga loving himself.
I love myself.
Kevin Spacey out here.
What? Kevin Spacey? Yo, you gotta stop with the Kevin Spacey stuff. You've been on a Kevin Spacey infatuation lately. You probably got pictures of him. Pictures of him on your wall.
You reminded of me. All right, here we go. So look, it's been the Rex and Panda show. And just want to say much love to everybody.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Look, this is the last thing. Can you do me a favor and sing "Stand" to Kevin Spacey? My tea is gone cold. I'm wondering why. All right, yo. All right. It's the Rex and Panda show.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless and do no wrong. This is your oath.
Yeah. So how's it feel? Can you feel it? Polo pajamas, I think I made it. I showed my mom my first
first million, she damn near fainted. The rich and famous so nice to make your acquaintance. The legends put out their latest, I feel that it sound outdated. I'm the hardest working person in the universe. Temptation, victim to the church of Lucifer. Internet rappers ain't shit when no computers work. You spent your whole advance on 2 chains in the Gucci verse. I'm the greatest, admitted I'm the greatest, and I don't hold a grudge against anybody who hate it. I'm underrated, don't fit on nobody's playlist. If I ain't in your top 10, then you a racist. Cocaine ether creates a strange creature. They wasn't hearing me till I fucked with a brain feeder. I'm still playing it out the same speakers. I did it all without a Drake feature. So many things that I've created, but this right here might be my favorite. They ask me how I feel, I say amazing. I feel amazing. So many things that I've created, but this right here might be my favorite. Yeah, brand new home, I think I made it. Key to the city, I keep to open the gates with. A briefcase with $1 million under the pavement. That's just on some rainy day shit. Yeah, and kids getting murdered that I grew up with. They shooting up, doing drugs, or they doing nothing. My girl's parents still living out in the hood. I come through in that new Beamer like this shit all good. Damn, I'm just a human, let me make mistakes. Shit has changed, ain't little Malcolm with the baby face. Even my homies tell me take a break. They know it ain't their place, and it's a day I hate to waste. Trying to be a legend by tomorrow. They say I can't, I'm determined to prove them wrong, no. I'm not perfect, but they ain't either. I did it all without a J feature.
Golly, you hear a lot of savage and unnatural things about people these days.